Stop Killing Games is a new movement that is doing what its name says. This is an effort of preserving video games after they have been shut down. This whole movement was started by a man called Ross Scott in 2024, who felt compelled to start it after The Crew was shut down. The Crew is basically an online MMORPG that has a single player that needs a constant internet connection to work. And since the servers were shut down, the game is no longer playable and it has been taken off stores. A lot of people were unhappy with this, including Ross Scott. One of the big reasons for Stop Killing Games is that video games and DLC are being listed as a purchase and not a lease. Because what has been happening is that people are not being told when their games are going to get shut down. And this is something that publishers have ignored. But the good news is that the Stop Killing Games movement has been getting a lot of attention, with a lot of YouTube's biggest YouTubers making videos about the movement. And since the movement has basically gotten a lot of mainstream attention, it has seen a surge in the number of votes it has. The Stop Killing Games movement is a lot bigger than we think it is, because the gaming community has lost so many great games over the years, and Ross Scott has been critical of what the video game studios have been doing, especially giving his views on online only games getting shut down, saying that it is an assault on both consumer rights and preservation of media, calling games as a service fraud, which is true. Gamers have collectively expressed their frustration and exhaustion with live service. Live service games have ruined a good amount of video games because live service games only exist to make money. That is their sole purpose. Ross Scott did what a lot of people are afraid to do, maybe out of fear of being unsuccessful, but he did it, and it has become a major success. As of writing the script, the Stop Killing Games has almost 1.4 million votes, which is great because the movement is getting closer and closer to its goal, and I thank everyone who voted. I will leave the link to the video of where you can find the links to vote for Stop Killing Games. And if Ross Scott sees this video, you sir are a legend. There is quite a bit of information about Stop Killing Games. I would urge you to go look it up because this movement could really help keep our best games alive, or give us the ability to keep the games we have. Right now, things are not the best with video games, and gaming with taking more of a focus on all this live service pay to win nature, we really won't be getting to keep or getting to play good games because live service has no value, and this has been clearly stated on many different occasions, with even me giving my 2 cents about live service. The truth is, all gamers have games that they can't play anymore. For whatever reason, we all have games we want to play but can't access anymore because maybe the servers were shut down, or the game got DRM, or maybe the game is no longer in circulation. By that I mean, maybe you can't get a physical copy of it anymore. And these days it seems the only way that you truly own a game is if you still have a physical copy of it. And that is one hope I have, that maybe we can start getting old games back, games that were removed. Because when I got a PC, I was looking forward to playing some of my old favorite games, only to realize that most of them are gone and the developers are making no efforts to bring them back. I used to think that a video game's popularity would warrant the game being preserved. Imagine all the games that would still be around if DRM and shutdowns weren't as bad. The thing is, the developers would still be making money off old games. The only time you would lose money on a product is if you take the product off shelves. And this is the same with video games. The only time you really lose money is when people can't buy the game anymore. The same thing could be said for digital stores themselves, of where the Xbox 360 and PS3 stores were shut down, and with them, many old classic games were gone. But from what I checked, apparently the PS3 store is still up, so I will need to look into that. You would think that Stop Killing Games would be a universally loved and supported thing, but it appears that is not the case. A lot of video game developers, and one content creator in particular, has voiced their distaste for Stop Killing Games, and this content creator is called Pirate Software, who has received a huge amount of backlash for his take on Stop Killing Games, with many times him straight up lying about the movement. And the crazy part is that he's a video game developer. He has made a few games, which really surprises me of why he's against the movement. But Pirate Software is a topic on his own, with the whole internet really investigating his past. The backlash has been biblical, with pretty much everyone giving him backlash. I won't really go into his past, but as for the Stop Killing Games, a lot of people called him out for having a rather stupid take. I support Stop Killing Games. Interestingly enough, I really wanted to buy The Crew, but then when I wanted to buy it, the game was taken off digital stores. I actually made a video about it last year and how so many other car games had been shut down or taken off digital stores. I'm looking forward to what Stop Killing Games will do for the future of video games. I didn't cover everything, so please go check out Stop Killing Games. Ross Scott and his movement need more attention and support. And with that, this is the Chilly Man signing off. I thank everyone for watching. Peace out.